Hello, friends. Welcome. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here with me today. So today we are going to create a card using some really fun products from Pajama Crafter Stamps. And I've got a few of them laid out here. We're going to be using the Just Married set, the Bound by Love stamps, this fun The Cat's Meow paper, and then we're going to use this fun die to give us some interest in our background. And this one's called the Circle Peekaboo die. So I don't know about some of you, but from the first time I saw these two sets, I have wanted to put this couple in this car. I don't know why, but finally today we're going to give it a shot and see how it comes together. So we're going to have to do a little bit of masking and stamping. So I did a little bit of the work ahead of time, and I've lined up our masks with our stamp. And let's go ahead and get started. So to do this, I stamped it first on my mint paper, and then I cut it out. I put my stamp here, and I put the masking paper in place, taped it down, and then closed it and let it stick to the paper, and then I peeled it off, leaving the paper down. So you it's a little tricky, so I did that before we got started. So everything's in place. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a convertible. We're going to make this car a convertible. And I did decide to take the license plate off as well, because I kind of want it to appear like it's the front of the car, but even if it looks like the back of the car, that's okay. They can be being chauffeured if it's the back. So, all right, that did pretty well. I think we'll go with that. All right, and I stamped this in some Copic friendly ink. Let's go ahead and pull this stamp off, or mask off. And we'll pull this one off. Now I'm going to take this one. Just going to move my paper up a bit so I have some room, and I'm going to mask off just right here at the edge of our car. And now we're going to stamp our couple inside this car. So let's go ahead, and excuse me if the table's shaking. I'm trying to be gentle. We'll remove the car. And okay, I just set my products aside. Now I can't find them. Ah, there they are. Okay, let's grab our couple. And I'm just going to place their heads just right there. I can still see my car through my masking paper, and I'm just kind of centering them right there in the center of the car. I think about like that. I want her head up just a bit. Okay? All right. So I'm not going to stamp the whole image, just their heads. I missed a portion of his hair. I think that looks pretty good. I'm just going to lift up my mask a little bit. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Her head's a little low, but that's okay. Remove our masks. Go ahead and clean my stamp off here. All right, well, they are in the car. So to finish this up, I have a black marker that I was going to use, and I don't know if I dropped it or what. Hold on, let me grab another one. Ah, it's right here in front of me. I took it out so I wouldn't lose it, and so I lost it. Okay, so as you can see, we've got some open lines. So I've got a tiny tipped black pin here, and I'm just going to connect the bumper. We're going to connect right up here, connect right up here. I'm going to connect here. And now we've got a few places where we need to continue her hair on down. Not a lot, but just carry out those lines. And there we go. Our couple is sitting in our car. Now it looks like right here I got off just a little bit with my thing. That doesn't bother me. I'm going to color these, and we're going to I've colored this up, and I just like go over that well enough that it kind of just blends into the car. That happens sometimes. So you try to get them all positioned just right, but sometimes it's hard. But I love the way they look in there. I think it looks really good. So I will show you. Here is my first one, and I have gone ahead and colored this couple up, because this is a card more about our masking and our card layout than it is coloring. So I went ahead and colored our couple up in advance, and I made myself 2 of our peekaboo circle cards. And this is kind of a trick that's fun to do with a very intricate die where you have lots of little places like this. I'm going to layer them up, but I'm going to turn one of them just a little bit so we get the color peeking out of our peekaboo. And in this case, I'm going to put the red on top, and then the white, I'm going to let it be the one that kind of peekaboos. So just going to layer it up just so. And I'm going to let that white and here, let me put this on a different color piece of paper so you can see how that white, so it's 2 colors instead of 1. All right, so I have gone ahead and stamped the message, "May all roads bring you joy and happiness." So I thought this would be a great sentiment for a couple that maybe they're buying a house and moving to a new town, or it could be a wedding shower or something like that. But you could also, this doesn't have to be wedding related. The 2 stamp sets are definitely wedding related, but I wanted to show you how you could use these stamp sets in other ways as well. And I just think this couple looks adorable in their little convertible car. So I have cut one of the papers from our paper collection down in size, and I just grabbed some postage stamps or postage dies from my stash. If this was somebody moving, I thought the postage shape was a fun idea to go along with that, of changing locations. There we go. And I cut one smaller, and I just embossed it with any embossing folder from your stash should work fine. And this is just to add a little more interest in our background. Only a very tiny piece of it is going to show. And I'm going to offset this a little bit to the right. About like that. All right, now these last 3 pieces, I'm going to put some foam under those. Grab my, whoop, that's the wrong one. I have been crafting so much over the last few days that I need to take some time to clean up my area. I've got stuff on top of stuff. It's piling up on me. So when you know you've been having a lot of fun in your craft room, when you've got bits and pieces from several different projects going. All right. So I'm going to put this right up here in this upper corner, and I'm going to put my circle right on top, and then my plan is for my car to be offset just a little bit right over here on this side. Okay. Go ahead and put this bit right under here. A little bit more foam. All right, on this one, I'm going to put just a little bit of thinner foam, just to give a little bit of separation. And it's just a very thin. I think it's great in your, now I thought about, we could offset that a bit, or we could put it right in the center. I just couldn't decide. I guess I probably should have thought of that before. Do we like it offset a little bit? Let's see. I'll put that back on there. Put it about like that with this offset a bit, kind of like that. Or are we very, I think I like it centered. That was kind of how I planned in the beginning, so I think I'll stick with being centered. All right. I think that's a fun way to do your sentiment. There we go. And now let's add our couple. Gonna add a little bit of glue on the back of our couple's head. Maybe right up here especially. All right, and to finish this card off, I thought we would add some of our gems. I've got some that little sequins that have a little bit of a pink tint to them. Let's see, where do we want to put those? I wonder if we can get them to stay here on our, maybe right over here. I'm going to put those two down and then decide after that. There. There. Oh yeah, I like that. And I think I'll put one kind of right in here. Let's choose a bit smaller one. I think, whoop, there he is. Almost like they're just little sparkles coming from our happy couple. More big one there. I don't like keeping an odd number, so the reason I'm having a little bit of anxiety about it is because my sequins are so large, but I kind of like them, so we're going to just go with it. I'm going to put a large one here and then another small one like this one over on the other side, and that will make us finished with our sequins. There we go. And then just another little silver one right down here. There's one more. All right, there we go. There is our happy couple. I love the bright colors and just the kind of whimsical way to use these wedding sets. May all your roads bring you joy and happiness. So I hope you liked this idea, and thank you so much for joining me today. I will have these products listed below the video, and as always, I look forward to crafting with you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.